welcome back if you're a fan of the channel, and hey, welcome if you're new here. Altaria EX is a new Dragon EX Pokemon that we got in Paradox Rift, and its ability Humming Heal lets you heal for 20 damage. And you might be thinking 20 damage isn't a lot, why does that matter? Well, you can pair these up with the other Altaria EXs, as you could be running 4 total. You can heal for 80 damage off of all your Pokemon. Now you throw in Radiant Tsareena and Crystal Cave, and now we're looking at 130 damage. So I thought I'd make a deck around this, see how much damage I can heal off of all my Pokemon, and see if this deck can be viable, and it was actually a little bit of fun. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button. Let's see if we can do 5 likes on this video. And yeah, without further ado, enjoy the games, and I will see you guys on Monday. Take care. We win the coin toss. Tails never fails, baby. We will go first. We want to get our Altaria up on turn 2, and not a bad hand to do it. Depends on what we're playing here, but I think we D-Rock Swablu into the active. Manaphy and Bidoof here, solid backups. We do have an Ultra Ball, and we have a Barrel. So I actually really like this hand. We could go Rigid Band out of Swablu, Beach Court to be able to move out if we need to. Not too shabby. We do need energy, actually. Now I'm looking at it, energy, but maybe off of the Bibarel on turn 2, that could help us. But we would ideally would like to find that one first, right? Be able to find at least a water energy or something, or steel. So, but let's see, we're versing Fire Deck. Makes me believe that we're versing Charizard, but oh, there's the Altaria EX. Okay, still no energy, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to throw the Beach Court down. We don't want to give him that free retreat out of the Manaphy. So, not that it really matters now I'm thinking about it, because we can't probably attack on this turn. So, a little bit of morning coffee here as we get this recording session in. And Altaria 140 and prevent all effects, which in this matchup, if this is Charizard, doesn't really mean much, right? It's not Charizard. Okay, water energy. And he's just gonna Rain Splash and pass. Unfortunately, we don't have the donk. Would have been cool if we did, but we don't. Second Altaria, okay. Maybe we Ultra Ball away the Altaria to get 5 new cards. Do we want Beach Court? Beach Court could be good. I guess let's just Beach Court. And we do find the water energy, and we find ourselves, we have, do we want to throw away 2? I think we do. We have Super Rod. Let me just make sure we have Super Rod. I mean, I already did it, so I guess it doesn't matter. We do have Super Rod, okay. What do we grab? Grab Tsareena? Grab a second Swablu? Probably grab Swablu, right? Grab another Swablu. We can heal ourselves for 20. Like that. Damage means nothing. Damage doesn't hurt us, and cool. Now we have the energy for the next turn to attack. Pass it back to our opponent. Maybe we win on this turn. That'd be wild if we did, but hoping we can see something from our opponent. If not, we just like pulse this Manaphy and move on with the day. But Ultra Ball, be able to find another Altaria. We have the Bibarel set up early, which feels good. He's going to Boss's Orders the Bibarel, which feels less good. It feels less good, if we're being honest. Just nothing from our opponent. I like the outfit that they got on, though. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's Ultra Ball. Away these. Let's go ahead and find the Altaria. I don't think we have an out here, but let's see. Maybe somewhere we have it. Let's attach. Let's just throw away a water energy to get 2 steel energies. We can Humming Heal this damage off of the barrel, and we get incisors for 1. I don't think we have a switch card. Yeah, we don't. Let's just Heavy Ball. Grab another Swablu. One of the Lances is prized, and Retrieval, not really much there that's going to affect us. We can retreat on the next turn, assuming that we don't lose Beach Court, but our opponent they need something. We're about to get big set up here, so let's see if they're able to find. I don't know what we're playing. I have no idea what we're playing. All I've gotten so far is Manaphy and a water energy. That's it. There's a Nest Ball. Okay. I guess it POW, maybe maybe Champao, Manaphy and a Water Energy. It's the only other thing I can think of. Or if it's Lost Box, that's crazy. If it's Lost Box, that's crazy. Okay, it's POW. Okay, that's kind of what I thought it would be. Retreat into POW. Okay, so now we have a match. We have a matchup. And this matchup is kind of, I would say, bad for us. We don't see a Frigibax yet, right? So, solid. But kind of bad for us because Champao can hit for just infinite numbers, right? And yeah, we can heal ourselves, but when you're getting one hit KO, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. Another Swablu. I think we want to save that for Tsareena. Let's go ahead. Let's get our retreat. Oh, it's only basic Pokemon. Incisors for 1. That is tough. That is tough. That is tough. Right, we threw the others away. Drop the Swablu? No. Let's not drop the Swablu. Ugh. I don't know if I run switching cards. I can't remember. I kind of thought like, oh, everything's one retreat, but this is only basic Pokemon. Basic Pokemon. We're giving our opponent, or he's gonna get back into it. Oy. Well, he can KO our Bibarel. Does give us counter catcher to, use counter catcher. It's kind of cool. 3 energy on the board, so we get it for 180. But with the Rigid Band on, it takes 30 less damage. So he still needs to hit for 300. 300 is a magic number for him to be able to take down an Altaria. So no Frigibacks on the board. Still feels good. Go ahead and drop that there. We do lose our draw power, which stinks, but not the end of the world. Go ahead and Light Pulse for 140. We have a KO on the next turn. We can do 40 damage off of this, so if he hits for 120, 120 minus 30, 90, we can heal that down to 50, so feels pretty good. And we get kind of lucky because he has such a slow start. So our other Altarias are in the discards. We do need to find Super Rod at some point, but not too bad. I also do think if he plays, I think he's going to play, he might grab Ninja. Ninja might be the better call for him because I'm assuming he has tons of, he's 12 cards, tons of water energy. But I think if we see Ninja Frigibacks, which I think he's going to do, maybe double Frigibacks, I think we counter catcher out the Frigibacks. Oh, Palkia. Okay. That's interesting. So what makes more sense for us here? Is it counter catcher the Palkia and just try to get ahead of it? Because we can 2-hit KO the Palkia. Yeah, we can 2-hit KO Palkia. Palkia V-Star. And we left good damage here. This probably isn't going to come off. Seeing Frigibacks here could be bad, could be tricky. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a tough one because I think this is going to be the bigger threat between the two. But seeing Frigibacks here does open the door for Champao to become a threat, so that's where it gets a little iffy. So I guess there is a world. What does this hit for? 60. It's like 60. There's the Frigibacks. Okay, 60. He has to fill out his board. That's what we're still waiting for. Maybe we counter catcher this. Maybe we'll have a second Altaria up. I don't know what the better decision here is. He's gonna retreat into the Palkia. Save the 2 prizes. So maybe he is valuing the Frigibacks more. That's what that tells me, because I think if he leaves, I think we go ahead and counter catcher the Frigibacks. I think that's what we do. I think that getting set up is a bigger issue for us. I think. Let's assume he has Rare Candy, then this can hit for a bigger number. 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260. So he doesn't have a KO with Palkia. He will have a KO with PAL. So I think I think this is the better decision. I'm not 1000% confident in my my decision making here, but that's what my gut tells me. Energy retrieval. We are still missing. Missing some. We need super rod. Super rod will be very, very big for us. But there's the Palkia V-Star, who we have a 2-hit KO on, and he has a 2-hit KO on us. So there's the Melanie. He can actually Summoning Star to get 3 energy on POW too, so he might be able to build up both. Well, let's see. He doesn't have a KO. Actually, as of right now, I think he has a 2-hit KO. Yeah, he will be able to get 4 or 5 energy on POW to be able to take another KO onto Altaria. So we do need to, 1, we really need to find Super Rod. 2, we need to be able to make sure we take a 2-hit KO here. If we find bosses wouldn't be that bad. Okay, losing Altaria. Now it gets a little trickier, but yeah, we definitely need Super Rod here. Subspace Wall for 170. And we're going to be able to heal off 60 damage. Does that put us in the range of not being able to take a 2-hit KO? Let's see. 170. 110. No, so he still will have it, which is fine. It's okay. With energy retrieval, let's grab those 2 energies back. And I think we retreat. Oh, Beach Court is an irrelevant card here. I don't know why I thought that would be useful. I keep forgetting that's basic. Do we retreat here? I think we retreat. Let's get rid of the water, I think. Yeah, because then we could pick where we want the steel to go. Let's smack this for 140. If he has bosses, he has bosses, whatever. We put the healthier one in. We can now heal more off of this Altaria if he doesn't have boss. If he does have boss, he's got boss, whatever. We just take the KO. But he can Summoning Star here onto the Chien-Pao, which I'm expecting him to do. But yeah, our position still really remains the same, right? We need Super Rod. We need Super Rod, but we need like a research or something, or even Iono. I've taken Iono. There's an escape rope. And do we assume he has bosses here? I think we can go ahead and give up a Swablu, just because we don't have the. And he goes into a Manaphy. Okay, interesting. And we get Iono'd. Sick. Cool. That's probably best case scenario for us. He is still building energy, and we hit the Super Rod. Let's go. And we find a second Rigid Band. Cool. Okay. This isn't too shabby for us. We are a little down on energy, but we're gonna Super Rod some energy back in. So let's switch out of the Swablu. Let's go into this Altaria. We are sort of, like I mentioned, in the realm of getting 1-hit KO'd by Chien-Pao soon. With the Rigid Band, it still doesn't actually matter. He does have free retreat, which Beach Court was not a good call. I see. If you guys are new to the channel, I do this quite often. I struggle with sometimes picking decks, picking cards for decks. I overlook very simple things like basic Pokemon only for Beach Court. So I was looking for a good retreat out of this, but I don't read cards apparently. So it does have Ninja. And here's could be our 6 prizes or our 5 prizes, right? Could be what that is. But we put another 140 onto Chien-Pao. Solid. We can heal another 60 off of Altaria. Also solid. And we have Super Rod to be able to find another Swablu. So feeling good. If we do lose something, which I don't think we're gonna lose something this turn, but we might lose Swablu, maybe. If we do, we have Nest Ball for Bidoof. We go ahead and get ourselves Bibarel, and that puts us kind of back in the game in terms of like getting card draw and stuff like that. So that Iono helped us, even though we were in an okay situation where we were at. Okay, so we did just throw like bosses. Find frigate backs. Okay, that could be bad late game, but in the moment, we're solid. Cool. We do find the Steel Energy, which I think we use the Steel Energy to retreat out here. Yeah. Use this steel energy to retreat out into here. Let's go ahead and heal. Get our heal going. Gonna put us down to 70, 60. What did I say? It's gonna be 50. 50 damage. So now, actually, we still might be in the range of KO from. Let's grab you guys. Let's grab this steel energy. I think we don't need the Bidoof or Bibarel. We're okay there. We have the water energy there for that. Attacking for 140. Cool. All right, so we have big KO set up, right? 3 cards. If he has Irida, then he has his Frigibacks. And it is what it is. But I think all of his energy is either on the board or in the discard. So he would need Irida plus Superior. So I think we're okay. And I don't think he can. I don't think he can Shivery. So we might have a KO here. He does still have Summoning Star. Or Star Portal, sorry. Summoning Star. Summoning Star is Lugia. What am I doing? What? Okay, well. Okay, so he's able to refill his hand with just energy, but he will be able to conceal to get 2 more cards. So there is a possibility he does find Irida. Let's see. Let's see if he's able to find it. Does find Irida. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. So he will have a KO onto our Altaria. Yeah, he'll have a KO onto our Altaria. But then he has to use all of his energy. Not all of his energy. He has to use a lot of his energy, but he does still have Star Portal, right? So I'm trying to figure out the math here. The back and forth. So he's going to be able to take a KO. It's going to be 5 energy. Can Star Portal, take another KO here. That's 4. So we're going to take a KO. Okay, we need to find our other. We really need to find our. We need to find our other Altaria. And the issue is we don't have a 1-hit KO here. So, but he only has 1 card. Might be good for us. We'll need 5 to take this KO. 2 energy on the board. If we find a bosses here, if we're able to somehow manifest a boss off the top deck, maybe, could happen, then we are in a good spot because we can kill this and get rid of the Star Portal. That would be huge. It wouldn't really take us out of the woods, but it would help a good amount. It's an Iono. Okay, well, Iono is unfortunate. 3 cards. Do you think I help him or hurt him by Ionoing? I think we maybe just wait. I think maybe we wait a turn. We do need to Elegant Heal. He left the damage on, or the energy onto Qian Pao. Let's go ahead and Light Pulse. Take the KO. He will take this KO. And then we need to be able to have a response here. That's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. I'd imagine he goes into Qian Pao, but then he's got to use Star Portal to get to the 5 to be able to take this KO. So maybe we're okay. Maybe he doesn't have the energy. I mean, he does have Excalibur set up. Maybe. Let's see. It's gonna be close. We do have Bibarel. We do have Iono. Ionoing him to 1 here if he does get this KO will be good. We do have the energy onto Swablu. Also good. Also really good. And I don't know if he has a KO with Palkia even on a full board. Okay, so he's gonna get rid of the band. But I don't think that matters. 60. No, it doesn't. It wouldn't matter anyway. He's still gonna need 5. Because yeah, he's still gonna need 5. So healing here was actually massive. Healing was huge here because he could have had this KO with less energy. So he'll still need to get rid of 5. we'll send our Altaria to Lost Zone, and we need we need a little bit of help here. We need a little bit of help. We're gonna Iono him down to 1 card. We are going to get our Bibarel up. We're gonna heavy ball just to get the card out of the rotation, and then we'll attach Bibarel, and hopefully we can get ourselves the cards that we need here. But let's say Swablu, Crystal Cave could be big. No, I don't think we're at the big. I don't think that's a point. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Nothing there. We're okay with that. Lance would be a cool card to have, but we're not going to find that. Attach. Iono him to 1 card. We get 3, and then we have the option with Bibarel to find some more. So we have a couple outs for Altaria. That is one of them. That is one of them. That is our out for Altaria. That feels good. And now we get 5 fresh new cards. Don't want to bench anything because we don't want Palkia to get bigger. And there's the concede. GG's. That was it for their energy. Down to 1 card. Nice. Iono came up clutch, and healing did so good. It kept us alive. It kept having. Hold on. It forced Tianpao to have to use more energy to take KOs. So that was solid. Cool. All right, let's find another game. We win the toss. We will go first. Tails never fails, baby. Always pick it. Always pick it. We're going to go first here. And we'll take a mulligan. Now, I didn't go in and touch the deck. I didn't get rid of Beach Court. I should have got rid of Beach Court. I should have probably just rocked all Crystal Caverns now that I'm thinking about it. But, you know, we make mistakes. We make mistakes. We're human. We're human. But let's see who we're up against. Still shocked how well that matchup did against Tianpao. So, Tianpao Palkia. But let's go ahead and see what we're up against. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. Are they not there? Did they leave? They walked away. Oh, there they go. There they go. Small lip sleeves. We're still rocking the festive stuff. Holidays are over, but or Christmas is over, but we're still in the holiday, still in the festive mood. So 1 mulligan, 2 mulligans. We do find a Swablu. Okay. Swablu. I mean, obviously you want Swablus, but if this is like a Rapid Strike deck or like Iron Valiant, bad card to have. It's Wings. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and let's grab Bidoof and another Swablu. Let's go ahead and heavy ball for Tsareena, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll take that. There we go. Pretty good. And what's nice here is Lance. I think Lance is a really solid card to have. We actually can get turn 1. Oh, we can get turn 1 KO'd here because we are weak to lightning. Yeah, there's a really good shot we get KO'd off the rip there. So we're going to attach that there. We lose that Swablu, we lose that Swablu. It's okay because we have Super Rod, and having the barrel for turn 2 feels really good, feels really solid. So, with how quickly they can get cards into the discard here for this deck, it's probably smart because the odds of us losing this are massive. Because I think he just has to get rid of 2 cards, then we just lose this Swablu. So we can go into this Swablu and hopefully find the water energy. And I think what's interesting about this deck against this deck is the early game. This deck isn't going to be able to take 1-hit KOs, especially when we get Rigid Band, and we can heal a lot of that damage off if we get set up. So that's going to be really important for us. The only issue is we will only have 1 Swablu after this, which is fine. It's fine. And if we find bosses here, this could be bad. could get ugly. But let's see. Let's see if he's able to get there. I guess ideally this is a bad deck to let them go second, but it also doesn't really matter because going third, right? If they go first on their second turn, they also can do the same thing. So any deck that you need to evolve is just rough. And Swablu, unfortunately, is just both of them are 50. Like there's not like a high HP Swablu. So let's go ahead and drop Swablu into the active. We do find another Swablu. Sick. Let's go ahead and Super Rod that one back in. I want to do that, I guess, now. Maybe you should have waited, whatever. 2 Altarias. Interesting. That's interesting. So we have 2 prized. Should have looked when I heavy balled, but... Oh! Okay. We'll take it. I suppose we'll take it. Oh, light heal, take the KO. We do throw another one into the discard for them, but that's fine. That's fine. 3 water energy? That's insane. I probably, admittedly, am playing too much water energy in this deck, or just too much energy in this deck, but it's okay. It's okay. We do take our first KO. Tied up on prizes. Counter Catcher could be a big prize, a big card for us to take against this, for this Squawk. Be able to get Squawk kind of some damage on it, be able to try and focus it down, especially with bosses, but that's an easy 2 prizes, and maybe even just go ahead and try to pick off like Corellia or something like that to force, you know, not be able to do that, where you throw away more cards, and not take a KO that forces a United Wings card into the deck. That might help us. But we are going to be able to heal 60 damage off of this Altaria on the next turn. That feels good. The number that they're hitting for at the moment is, it's 6, so they're hitting for 120, 140, so we're going to be able to heal 60 damage off of that, put us down to 80, and then if we just find Rigid Band, we're going to be, I think we're going to be in a really solid spot. So this deck, I think could be really good. Did I do the math wrong there? Or did I do it? Oh, whatever. Oh, Crystal Cavern. That's also going to help us in our pursuit to heal. Yeah, 2 Altaria prize. That's not ideal, to be honest with you, but it's okay because we have another shot at grabbing one right here. Let's go ahead and do our healing. Is this 30? I think Crystal Cavern is 30. It is 30. Do we just heal all of the damage off? It's practically all of the damage. Humming Heal plus Crystal Cave Cavern. You can tell I'm not good at remembering card names. I'm just not, man. His words are hard. But let's Bibarel for 3. See what we can grab here. More water energy and an Earthen Vessel. Well, Earthen Vessel we will take. Get ourselves some steel energy. We do have energy retrieval. Well, whatever. We're okay. I was thinking about ultra balling to go ahead and grab a Swablu. Maybe I should have threw away 1 and 1, but it's okay. Altaria right here. I should have. Oh, research. Not bad. Research isn't bad, except I don't know if I want to throw away that much energy. We are playing 6 of each, but it does feel like a lot. So maybe just 1 and 1, and then on the next turn, we will go ahead and research once we get another Swablu set up ready to go. And we can continually take KOs here, so that feels good. Because the more KOs we can take, the better chance we have of fighting that Altaria. So let's get the Swablu down, ready to go. And then once we get that Swablu down and we get that Altaria going, oh, we are going to be sitting really, really pretty. 8 Pokemon, so they're hitting for a total of 160. No weakness on this Pokemon, which I think that's sometimes the scary part with this deck, is that you know, they can hit for weakness with so many different colors here. We'll be able to take the KO on our Tsareena. Unfortunate, we lose a little bit of power, but not the end of the world. It actually probably would have been worse for us if he got it stuck in that active position, if I'm being honest. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and throw away that. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Swablu. We're gonna try and use this energy up a little bit if we can. I don't know if we want to throw it away at the moment. There's the Rigid Band. That feels good. Let's go ahead and Cavern. Cave. It's Cavern. It's just Cavern now. It's Crystal Cavern. Sorry, I don't make the rolls. It's just what it is. Smack the Ditto for 140. Take our 3rd prize, and this one is the Altaria. Bro, come on. Just let me have it. We're gonna try to build up this Swablu before we research. Research, like, I don't know, it doesn't really get us anything. Like, if we're looking for the Altarias, then it's good. The Tsareena is just gone. It is what it is. Going into the Squawkabilly here is interesting. Interesting. 4 to 3 on prizes. Counter Catcher is going to be useless, but we could have bosses. And if we have bosses, I think we probably... Well, if he leaves the Squawk and the active, we'll take 140. We'll take that 140, because that's 2 prizes. That puts us just, like, you know, right there. So, find a second Ralt. He's going to hit us with the switch. I think we can just go ahead. Do we sacrifice the Swablu here? I think we have to, unfortunately. Actually, no, sorry. I think we just go into this Altaria. What am I doing? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? We'll take this damage. That's 100% fine. We can go ahead and heal off of it. We're going to set up this Swablu. Take another KO. He's just going to take our Swablu. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But, you know, we can finish this game with 2 Altarias, right? We can finish this game with 2 Altarias. We don't need Bibarel. We can just rock these 2 Altarias and heal them off of each other and be able to find the 3 prizes. Like, he can take, you know, he has to try to kill both of these, kill this and this. I still feeling pretty solid about it. So now, if that's the case, I think we probably just research here. I don't know, actually. You know what, let's throw away these. I think we probably still try and find the Swablu, because even if he does take 2 prizes, he still has to get through an Altaria, which just doesn't feel like he's going to be able to do. Let's go ahead and Industrious Incisors. We do find Giovanni's Charisma, which I think I like. Let's go ahead and put that energy back into their hands. Let's attach. Oh, we have to attach onto the active. I don't read cards, man. I don't read them. Oh, jeez. I actually just think I helped my opponent. I don't want to put another one down. That's fine. I'll take the KO. Bro, I don't read cards, man. It's so bad. Like, I know the cards that I play, but when I don't play some of these cards, this has to be an Altaria. Thank you. If he bosses this Swablu, then whatever. We just weren't meant to have a 3rd Altaria, and that's fine. But 3 Altarias, considering from like the damage perspective, is crazy good for us. 11 Pokemon into the active. He can go ahead and hit for 610. He can hit for 200. I don't think he's gonna have a KO here. I don't think he has a 1-hit KO. So then he needs to take 3 prizes in 2 turns, which I just don't see how he's gonna do that. But let's see. I could be wrong. Trekking. Is he looking for a boss's? I think he is. I think he's really searching for a boss's orders. He really does not want us to have a Swablu. I guess if he does take out this Swablu, then I think we do need to consider researching to find another Rigid Band, because that's going to make it a lot harder for him to take a KO. He might be able to get to 260. Might be able to get to 260. I can't remember what the numbers are on this. I think it's just 12. I think he can only hit for 240 now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's just 240. So he researches, so we will be able to get our Altaria. He's going to throw some bosses back in. I'm almost positive. Yeah. Bosses. Yep. Path to the peak, so we can't heal, but we do have Beach Court to be able to get that back. So, but now I think we have a perfect setup to be able to research and hopefully find Rigid Band. Rigid Band. Rigid. No. Rigid. Rigid. Yeah, Rigid Band. Jeez. It's too early, people. It's too early. $170. I think we have this. I think the game now is over. I think it is now over. Go ahead and hit that. We can retrieval here. Just get some energy back. I don't know if we necessarily need it, but you know, it feels better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And we're gonna take our free 60 damage off of this Altaria. Not that I think it matters, because I think 170 actually, no, 170 still does die, but we have our Altaria set up. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. The worst possible thing that I think could happen, and I think what we did not plan for, is our opponent bossing Bibarel here. Actually, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I think he takes this KO. Another path to the peak. Shouldn't matter. We also have boss's orders in hand, so you can boss up Corellia or something and just do the same thing. So, but I think this is GG. I think we have it. I think this is a good deck to go against. Like I said, you heal just so much damage off in the early game, like, 'cause they can get set up and they can hit for their, you know, 220 is what they're at right now. But GG's to our opponent. Just still feels good. Still feels good. Healing, being able to heal for that much is crazy. When you get 4 set up plus Tsareena plus Crystal Cavern, you're able to just heal for astronomical numbers. It just feels like, you know, if your opponent's not taking one of KOs, it's like, why bother? Why bother? Cool. United Wings, I think, is a good deck to go against with this, because early game, you negate all the damage that they do. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know what you think of Altaria. I know that Altaria has its place in Regidrago, but I wanted to test it out at its own deck. So let me know what you guys think about the card. Let me know what you think about the deck. What upgrades would you make besides not using Beach Court? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Later.